Hey guys, what's going on? You all know who it is. It's Matt, the PSA Collector. First off, I want to thank everybody, all my supporters on my channel. If you don't know, my channel is relatively new, and I grew it from 0 to almost 7,000 subscribers in under a year. It started off as a hobby. A lot of my first videos I took down, I deleted because they were just horrendous. I left a couple up, even though they're not the greatest. I'm getting better and better as I progress. I just love doing this kind of thing. I love sharing it with you guys, and I love growing a community. When I first started PSA collecting, I wish I had this kind of information available to me because there was nothing out there. And I was surprised at how little information the internet had on PSA graded cards and values and stuff. In order to find the value of a card, you had to trust Beckett Guides, the Beckett price guides, which is no longer relevant. Beckett price guides are ancient. They're historic. Nobody uses them anymore. They're inaccurate. You have to go by eBay. Prices change month to month. Player values go up and down. So I created this channel to kind of help the community out, and it's helped me out a lot. It keeps me busy. I learn something new every day. Each video I make, I'm browsing eBay, just like you guys probably are, trying to pick up these cards and look for PSA candidates. Because the market right now is so fresh and young that anybody, it's like, I like to think of it as the gold rush. It's early. Gold miners are coming to the mountains, picking their gold, and they're going to sit on it. That's what we're doing with these raw cards, because as the hobby grows, both football, baseball, basketball, hockey, soccer, Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, all those cards, it's if you haven't noticed, it's gaining a lot of momentum. It's getting a lot of momentum. It's getting bigger and bigger. People and the reason these cards are fetching such high prices is because lawyers and doctors and celebrities and people with all kinds of money are starting to collect these cards. Panini is doing a great job of attracting higher end collectors, and they're just competing for ridiculous amounts of money over these one-of-ones. And when I say one-of-ones, I mean like population vintage cards. If the population is 2, 3, below 10, really, the prices are just going to be astronomical. For newer cards, they already are astronomical because these players haven't even played more than 3 years in the sport. So that's a different story. My intent on this channel is to grow the community, let people know, hey, there's a hobby out there that if you really start paying attention to what you're doing and you start learning, and it's to keep me busy and to learn. Like I want to learn everything there is about this hobby. I started doing it when I was a kid. Some of my earliest memories are going through boxes and boxes of baseball cards that my grandpa gave me and my mom gave me, and I've just acquired when I was a kid. I didn't know what was what. I would consider a common special. Like I didn't know if it was valuable or not. I would spend so much time looking through price guides and writing down. If a card was worth a quarter, I thought that was good. If a card was worth like 5 cents, it was no good. But like a quarter up, I would write it down, and I would just keep a list of all my cards, commons and superstars. And that's what I did. And then as a kid, and it just evolved as I got older. I actually started with BGS, grading cards. I actually started with Beckett. I didn't like PSA when I first started. I don't know why. I can't remember why, but I remember not liking PSA. I thought Beckett was the way to go. So I would send my cards to Beckett, and I slowly started to realize that Beckett was not the best return of investment. A BGS 9 mint card did not sell for as much as a PSA 9 mint card, even though the pricing was about the same. So I started off with Beckett, and then stopped with Beckett, started with PSA, and haven't looked back since. And just realized, hey, I'm PSA Collector. I started naming my stuff PSA Collector. I started a YouTube channel, PSA Collector, and I'm not even sure why. And started making these videos, and then they blew up. One blew up, and then the rest of them blew up. But I realized I didn't want to use that computer voice. A lot of you guys know the computer voice. A lot of people were giving me negative feedbacks about why you're using the computer voice. The computer voice is annoying and whatnot. So I took those videos down, started fresh with just me. It's my channel. I don't want people to think that this is automated or not authentic. So I got rid of all those computer voice videos, and I'm remaking them as I go. And thank you all for being patient, and thanks for sticking around during the process. All right. These giveaways, it's something I want to do. I want to give back to you guys. There's a lot of you. I do my best to comment back. I want to thank you all for commenting and liking the videos and just showing all the support. It's really helping me be motivated and continue on with this, keep making these videos, because they're not easy, guys. I have a full-time job, all right, on top of doing this. This is a side gig that I do on the weekdays and the weekends when my wife and my 1-year-old daughter are off doing their thing. I'm doing this. This is what I do. Now, don't get me wrong. I hang out with them. I do my family stuff, but this is, when dad has dad time, this is what dad's doing. All right. This is what I do for fun. I used to go out and party and drink and do all that. No more. I don't do any of that more. I'm a family man now. I'm a hobbyist. I'm serious about it. When I do something, I do 110%. I don't give 80 or 70 or 90. I do 110%. And this is what I decided to put my time and my money on. You know, I do spend a lot of money on my hobby. Not as much as some, but, you know, I spend some money on it. And this is what I enjoy doing. So thanks, guys, for supporting me. Thanks for helping me grow. I look forward to a new upcoming year in 2020. I've got some interesting video ideas I'm going to try to knock out. I'm hopefully getting a better computer. My iMac is kind of ancient. If you haven't noticed already, I've got a new camera. I don't use my iPhone anymore. That thing was just aggravating. So I invested in the camera. Makes it a heck of a lot easier for me. So I'm updating my equipment. It should be getting better. I'm learning how to get better at editing and audio and stuff. So I look forward to 2020 with a new year, new videos, new content, new growth, and sharing everything with you guys. If you've been watching my videos closely, you may have seen a couple of giveaways that I did at the beginning of the month that I said I was going to do at the end of the month. I took my time. I filtered through all the comments, read them carefully, made sure all the rules were followed, and I picked 4 winners for the giveaway on 3 different of my videos. One of the giveaways was this care package for PSA submissions. It's got the card saver ones, which is what you should submit your cards in. It's got the top loaders, which for storage, don't submit your cards in the top loaders. And then the penny sleeves. That's for the, this was from the 1980s baseball video that you can find here. And then I got the 2 Topps Tiffany, PSA 10 Ozzie Smith, and the Ryan Sandberg cards. These are going to 2 different people. And lastly, I got the 1959 Topps. Mantle hits his 42nd home run for the Crown for my Mickey Mantle baseball card video, which you can find here. And then the Topps Tiffany cards are in the 1990 Topps Tiffany factory sealed set that I opened, which I'll post here. All right. Without any further ado, for the care package, I chose Adrian Vargas Denner. So either comment, if you're a winner, if you're one of the winners, go ahead and find me on Facebook or Instagram and message me on Facebook what your address is, and I'll go ahead and get these shipped out to you. All right. So Adrian Vargas, I think it's Denner. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. For the 2 Topps Tiffany cards, I chose 313 Card Collections and Bob Rowe for the Ozzie Smith and Ryan Sandberg. You guys followed the rules. You made the comment meaningful. You said something specific about the card. I think one guy commented about Larry Walker's position on the card, which I thought was interesting. So if you're 313 Card Collections or Bob Rowe, find me on Facebook, message me, and I'll get these cards shipped out to you. Between the 2, whoever comments first or whoever messages me first will get their choice of card. And then whoever messages me last will get the remainder card. So first come, first serve on these 2 options. And then lastly, for the Mickey Mantle card, which is, let me see if you can zoom in there. It's a PSA graded 4 with a MK mark. There's a pencil mark. You can see it right there in the back. Let's see if it finds it. It says like 101. That's a sweet looking card. I picked it up for a really good price on eBay. For this card, I chose 001 Lukester. So if you're 001 Lukester, find me on Facebook, my PSA Collector Facebook, or my PSA Collector Instagram account. Message me and your email address, and I'll get these cards submitted to you guys. So again, I want to thank you all for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for liking the video. I'll see you on the next one, all right?